Hello YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the Painted South. So in today's video, I do have another haul for you. I am working on this guest room makeover still. I've been collecting some decorative pieces. I still have a couple things that I need to get. I haven't been able to find sheets that I want for this bed. It's oddly enough, it's hard to find twin sheets for a day bed that in a color that I want. So I'm still working on that. Not that I need to have that for the reveal, but I'm working on getting a couple of things that the room needed. So as I've been out looking around, of course, I found other things. So I've been to Dollar Tree, an antique store or two, a couple of thrift stores. And so I wanted to share everything that I found. I hope you like what I got. Let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the items that I found at Dollar Tree. I actually went out today to get an item to use in a makeover project, and I ended up buying a ton of stuff. So a lot of it's just sort of everyday items. I won't show you a lot of that stuff that I got, but I will show you some of the things that I thought you might be interested in. I love going through the crafting section at Dollar Tree, and I love picking up bags of stones there, the decorative stones. They're so much cheaper than you can get them in other craft stores. So, and these are just a really dark gray color. Some of them have a little bit of brown in them, and they'll go great in this room. If I don't use them right now, I will use them in summer DIY projects. So these are great to use in like planter pots, different glass displays, and all that kind of stuff. So I got 2 bags of these. Now, as I've gotten older, I don't have as many natural lashes as I used to, so I always wear fake eyelashes, at least a little bit on the end. Sometimes I'll do a full strip. I haven't gone into the Lashify or the semi-permanent ones or anything like that. I still just like to be able to take them off. And so they've gotten really expensive. I've been wearing them for decades, and they used to be $1.79 for a set, then $2.79. Now they're several dollars, $7, $8 sometimes. So while I was in Dollar Tree, I found 3 different kinds. I found this kind, and then they have this one. And then they also had these. Sorry, this is in selfie mode, so everything's gonna look backwards, but for $1.25, as you know, everything's gone up to $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. You can't really beat it. I have used these before. I haven't tried these other 2 kinds, but I will let you know how they turn out. They look pretty decent. I mean, they look like the more expensive ones in the store, so I picked up a bunch of these. So while I was there, I also picked up their Fix-All adhesive and these little craft spatulas. These would be great for doing texture and different things in hard to reach areas and on smaller items that I can't use a joint, like when I'm doing my joint compound texture finishes. Sometimes the blades are just way too big to get in the smaller areas, and so that's why I picked up these. Got these. And the next thing I got were some of their little terracotta pots. These are great for little crafting projects. This larger size has 2 in a pack, and then their smaller ones have 3 in a pack. So I got these. The next things that I picked up were these hanging wire baskets. Now, I know a lot of people reuse these for different things. I got them because of a DIY project for this room. It's sort of an upcycle project, and I'll be sharing that with you in a later video because it's kind of a bigger project. But I needed something like this, and so I hadn't found what I wanted when I was looking around in other places, so I went to Dollar Tree and I got a couple of these hanging baskets. You'll see that I'm going to end up not using these for that project, and I'll show you why in a minute because I found other ones. But I will be using these for DIY projects later on, or if nothing else, I will use them for their intended purpose as hanging baskets. Now, I always like to check out the glassware at Dollar Tree, and while I was in the dishes section, I found these stemless wine glasses. These are, they had 2 different sizes, and these are the smaller size, and these fit in my hand very well. I actually like to use these to drink iced tea out of. I just usually would have like a half a glass or really any beverage, but I like these because they just feel ergonomically correct in my hand. So I got 4 of these. If you see them, pick them up because I've seen things and then I went back to get, like, I got a couple and I went back to get more and they were all sold out. So I went ahead and got 4 of these glasses. And while I was in the dishes section, I found these oversized mugs. Sometimes I like to drink a lot of coffee. I think these are kind of like soup mugs, but they're just white. They kind of match my other dishes that I got from Walmart. And so I just went ahead and picked up the last 3 that they had that weren't shipped. There was like one other one that was left that was messed up. So I got 3 of these, and we use these all the time, like I said, for a big cup of coffee or soup or anything. So sometimes if you just want ice cream and you want to be able to, you know, hold on like this instead of to a bowl or whatever, these are nice to have for that. So I picked up 3 of these. So as you may know, in this room, I'm doing lavender accents, lavender and green. And while I've been out looking in antique stores and even in thrift stores, I haven't been able to find very much in the lavender purple color scheme for some reason, as far as glassware goes, except for antique glassware that was very expensive. And I didn't want to spend $50 or $60 for a little tiny glass item to sit somewhere just to pull some color in. So while I was in the Dollar Tree, I found these today. And this is kind of like an ombre purplish color. It almost looks blue, but it's not. It's like purple, and then it goes up to sort of a pinkish purple. But anyway, I thought the shape of these were really pretty. And even if you don't like this color, the flutedness, I mean, these would be a great makeover piece to do your chalk paint or whatever you want to do on them. So I got 2 of these, and they're a nice size. And in that same section, they also had these. They had these in clear and in green. And I just thought these were really pretty. I like the shape of them, and I like all of this texture cut glass look that they have going on. They kind of look vintage to me, and they were only $1.25. So I grabbed 2 of each. I like to have pairs of things so I can do symmetrical sort of display. So I got 2 of the clear and 2 of these, and they did have these in purple, but the purple was too bright. It was sort of I don't know, it was just a brighter purple than I was looking for and that I have sort of going on in this room. So I opted for the clear and the green, and then I got the other ones in the purple color. So these are a great deal if you can find them at your Dollar Tree. Okay, so that was all I wanted to share with you from the Dollar Tree. Again, I did get some other items, but they're just sort of the normal things: razors, cotton wipes, makeup remover wipes, fingernail polish remover, all that kind of stuff. I kind of stocked up on all of that. But let's move on to the things that I found at thrift stores and antique stores. Okay, so while I was out thrifting, I happened upon another piece of furniture that needed a makeover. I was not looking at the moment to buy another large piece of furniture, but you have to buy it when you see it. And I wasn't going to leave this in the store because I knew what it could look like after it was painted. So I'm going to have to show you the item. It was a very large dresser. I will show you the item sitting on my front porch after I got it unloaded. And the drawers are already out of it. So I took the drawers out so it would be a little bit lighter to get up on the front porch. So I'm going to show you some clips right here, and then I'll give you a couple of sneak peeks of how I am refinishing it, and then we'll do that reveal and tutorial later on in another video. So let's take a look at that. Now, when I went up to the register to pay for that dresser, I had found this item. This, what used to be a lamp, as you can see. This thing is heavy. I'm going to use it, I'm going to repurpose this and use it for a fun DIY project, but this is so heavy. I mean, if nothing else, it's a weapon if you can throw it. I mean, I think this is real stone. If it's not real stone, it's concrete or something. But I mean, it's hard for me to, I mean, you could do bicep curls with this thing, get your workout in. But anyway, I have some ideas for this. It's solid and heavy, which is great for what I want to use it for. And when I got up to the register, because I was buying the dresser, he threw this in, which I thought was really nice. They just make up prices when you get up to the register. So he threw this in, And for that dresser, I forgot to tell you, it was marked $180, and we negotiated it down to $75 because it was really marred up. I chewed up, and they must have had a puppy or something. It had a lot of like messed up places all over, and the drawers weren't working exactly well. So they ended up, he's like, if you'll take it today, you can have it for $75. So we took it, and I just can't wait for you to see that totally finished. It's going to be awesome. But anyway, I got the dresser and this for $75. This next item, when I walked into one of my other favorite thrift stores, was sitting on a table, and I grabbed it. It was $7.50, and it is this big handmade piece of pottery. It's this beautiful yellow color with these great triple handles on it. Now it says for decorative purposes only. I'm sure you could put fruit in it or something if you washed it after. I guess it's not technically food safe. I'm not sure. But it is by Tuscany, Italy for Fortunata. And I looked it up, and I found this one listed for $49.99. But some of these by this company go up to several $100s. I saw a green one. I think it was green. So I don't know that this is worth that much, but it was definitely worth $7.50 to me. I just love it. I love the color. I love all the distressing in it. Anyway, I just thought it was beautiful, so I picked this up. So I forgot to share these with you in one of my last hauls. I got these at Home Goods when I got a bunch of other stuff from Home Goods, and I think these are supposed to be lemons. They're just a bowl filler, but they kind of look like aged oranges or aged lemons. They almost have like a dark yellow look, which I really like. I don't want the super bright, lighter yellow ones. I really like these. So anyway, these were at Home Goods, and they were $12.99. I got 2 bags, and I'll be using these in my summer decor in the kitchen. Like I said, they kind of have like an aged look. I don't know, it's hard to tell in the plastic. I would take them out of the bag, but I want to keep them in here so they don't go all over the place until I'm ready to use them. So I got 2 bags of these. So the next thing I got at the thrift store was this false craft dish. It was $2, and I really don't know what it's for. It has this handle on one side and not on the other, and it's just a plain white. Now, the reason I got this was to use as a large spoon holder. A lot of times when I'm cooking, I'll have 2 or 3 pots going on, or a skillet and a pot and something, you know, have many things going on, and I'll need a few different spoons. And so this would be great for that. A lot of times the spoon holders are very small, and it's only enough room for one. And so I thought, well, this would be great for that. Now, if you guys know what this is for, let me know. I don't know why it has the one handle on one side. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments below. So my last haul, I showed you that I picked up this basket, and it's a larger one that looks like this. So while I was out thrifting, I came across a smaller one. The color is a little bit different, and this one was only $2. But I thought that they would make a cute tiered tray. Obviously, I'll need to paint them so that they match, but I thought that would be really cute to stack them. So we might be doing that in an upcoming DIY video, but I picked up this one, and you will find these around a lot. Some people like to hang them on the wall for decor, and that would be cute too. I might do that, but my initial thought was to go ahead and make a tiered tray out of these 2. So I got that one. Okay, I'm not doing these in any order. They're all totally out of order. Antique store, thrift store, Home Goods. I'll just show you what it is and let you know where I got it. So I love these next items. I went into this antique store to look for something completely different. And of course, while you're looking around at all the vendors, you're probably gonna find something else. So I found these amazing hooks, and they have French words on them. Please don't make fun of me if I don't even know what I'm saying, because I didn't look it up. But I believe, well, I know the one says bonjour. And look how pretty the back plate is. And the little knob at the top. I don't know how old these are. I have not looked these up yet. I haven't done that quite yet, but I will. And then this one says, I think it says enchanté. Enchanté. I mean, I think it says enchanté. I don't know. I don't speak French. You can let me know in the comments below if you speak French, but I thought they were beautiful. I love the brass look, and with the black, it's perfect for in here, or I may put them in the guest bathroom whenever I get to that makeover. I just thought they were really pretty. So I got these. I forgot to tell you, those hooks in the antique store were $20 and she gave me 10% off. So I got them for $18 for the pair. Okay, so you saw the little metal hanging planter baskets that I got from Dollar Tree. I was gonna try to use them and make them work for this really fun DIY project, an upcycle project that we're gonna be doing in the next video for this room. And I was gonna try to make them work because I couldn't find any of what I'm about to show you until I went into the antique store today, and there were just two laying on the floor tucked under some other stuff. You guys, I love going to antique stores that have tons of vendors because you just never know what you're gonna find. And I scored today for this room. So let me show you these. So I found these planter baskets, and this is what I needed. Like, this is what I was looking for. They're much larger. They have this hole here, which I needed for the project. And so there were two of them. So I picked up these, and these were only $3 each. These two huge planter baskets, $3 each. Okay, so in comparison, this one is from the Dollar Tree. Nothing wrong with it. I could have made it work. And this is the one I found today. Well, I found them both today. But this is from the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and this is from the antique store for $3. So it just, I don't know. People price things all different prices. I don't even know how much this would have been new. Probably not that much, but I was happy to find two of them, and you're really gonna, I hope you will really enjoy the project that I have in mind. We'll see how it turns out. We'll be doing that in the next video. Now, I love buying any kind of handmade art or pottery. I'm always drawn to it, and I love this piece. It is signed on the bottom. I don't really know what it says, but I love the color and the size and the shape. It's just white and has these pretty little speckles all over it. And how cute would this be to decorate all seasons of the year? Just leave it out and change your little decorate, like you put shells in here for the summer, fall, little leaves, or you know, whatever you wanted to put in there. And you could do dried flowers in there, some potpourri or whatever, and then put your candle in there and sit it anywhere, just like in here. I could put it on a desk, or you could use it in a centerpiece in the center of a wreath. So I picked this up and it was $14. So I saw this sitting on a little table. I'm not going to take it out. Well, I will take it out of plastic. So I saw this sitting on a table. It said $12. I like to just keep things in mind. If I'm not 100% sure, if I definitely want something, I go ahead and grab it. So I saw this sitting there, and I kept looking around in the booth. Again, it was $12. It's just a little cheese cloche, Carrara marble, little feet on the bottom. That little cloche definitely needs washed. So again, I saw this, and then I saw this piece, and I thought, well, this is really neat. It's a really cool kind of little riser. It has all this pretty engraving. And I love anything made out of wood, especially something like this that I could repurpose for other things. So I started reading the tag to see how much it was, and it said that it went with the marble cheese cloche. So it had no price on it. It had a tag. It was somewhere else in the booth, but it went with this that was sitting somewhere else. So anyway, long story short, I got this beautiful wood tray, whatever. I think it probably doesn't actually go with this. I don't think it actually goes to this. Like, none of this really fits together, but they were being sold together. I don't know. I don't make up the rules. Long story short, I got this and that for $12, which I thought was a pretty good deal. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm redoing this guest room. I'm using lavender, different color purples and lavenders, and green as accent colors in here. And it's not that easy to find artwork or a lot of different things in green and purple. I guess sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So I was in the antique store. Now, I like to buy original art. I will buy prints sometimes. I usually do not like to buy the fake canvas art, the kind of stuff that you get at Hobby Lobby. It's totally fine and it's beautiful artwork. I don't know what it is about it. I feel like it should be in a frame usually, but I'm eating my own words because while I was in the antique store, I found the perfect piece of art for this room, and it's on a canvas. It was probably from Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. And I don't know when, but anyway, let me show you this piece that I got. I think this is perfect for this room. And for, you'll see one of the DIY projects that I'm doing, it's gonna go on that, so.
Clear glass or cornmeal from unmicrowaved work.
Anyway, how beautiful are these colors? The greens and the purples and the creams that go with the bedding. It could not have been any more perfect. So this was $25 and I got 10% off for that vendor. So it was $22.50. You guys, I don't think I could have this printed up for $22.50. It has like all of the things that I love. It has like the distressing and just all of this detail. This picture, I actually have a picture like this that I need to redo. And just those beautiful colors, blues, greens, some lavender, little cloche there, some books, that wire basket, and sitting on like some type of old table. Anyway, so I got that and I love it. I know this is getting long, but I still have some more to share. Okay, so the next item that I found was in a Goodwill. Now, in my defense, the reason I have purchased a lot of stuff again, my husband had an appointment. We were in Columbia, South Carolina, and you're not allowed to go in, so I had to sort of wait in the car. Then he messaged me and said, it's gonna be a while, they're backed up, whatever. So long story short, 6 hours I was waiting on him to get done with his appointments, and they were just backed up and all these different things. So anyway, it was 6 hours in total that I was waiting. So I kept like just driving around. I tried to stay local to where he was, so I was going into all of these stores, and that's how I ended up with a lot of this stuff. So in my defense, I was killing time. So anyway, the next item I found was at a Goodwill, and it's this little Raz Imports bird art. Now it says $19.95 on the back, and I paid $1.95. I know that's backwards, but I thought it was really cute. I thought for $1.95, you can't really recreate it. And it already has the little hanger. And if I wanted to, if I got tired of this print, I can always just decoupage something else on it. It's nice to sit in a basket or in a little vignette. And I thought it was really perfect for spring. I really like those colors. Actually, spring or summer. I have a planter pot out on the front porch with this exact faded color. I have to show that to you later. And it has a little bit of bright orange there. So definitely could use this through, actually you could use it through the fall. You can use it whenever you want. Anyway, so I picked this up for $1.95. So the next item is this sweet little lamp. I picked it up at a ministry thrift store that I like to frequent. I like supporting smaller thrift stores as well as the larger ones. I really don't like to shop in Goodwill, but I still go in there because sometimes you can find nice things, but I do like to support smaller and private thrift stores. So I picked this up. The tag is still on it. It says $6. I think she gave it to me for $4. I didn't ask her for a discount. Sometimes they just adjust the prices, but I thought it was really cute and it's in good condition. And it's just one of those size lamps that you can sit anywhere. You could sit it in a bathroom, on a sink, if you just wanted sort of a night light, or you could put it in a cabinet if you had power running to there. I may drill a hole in this cabinet so that I can put lamps in it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I thought this was so cute, and I love the little beaded detail and the little finial at the top. So I got this for $4. So these next items that I found, I got them with my husband and my son in mind. Both served in the military. There is a space in our home that I want to do a tribute to them and put up all of their military pictures, and anyone that has served in our family that has served in the military, any branch. I have sisters and brothers, and I think uncles that have all served. And so we just wanted to do a little den area with the tribute so I can decorate that way. It won't, I can't really spread it through the whole house because it won't really go, but I wanted to do a really special area for that. And so these are either going to go out in his shop to store like bolts and nuts or whatever, but I thought how cute would these be with the plant in, and kind of do that sort of rustic military look mixed with some other things. It's all in my head. I think I can pull off the look. Just trust me. Anyway, these were $9 a piece, but I got them for $5.20, so they were on sale. So I got 2 of these to use as planters or some other decorative or utilitarian item. All right, also at the Home Emporium store, while I was there, I walked past these pillow covers. You guys, I wish I had gotten more of these. And if I'm back in Columbia anytime soon, I'm going to go and see if they have any more left, because these are so gorgeous. Just think of fall. Just think of fall. And I'll show you this. So anyway, they were $14. Again, I know that's backwards. Let me show you these. Look at these pillow covers for fall. This rusty, oh my goodness. This rusty color is speaking to me. Like, are you seeing fall vibes? Oh, gorgeous. They're like a chenille. I think, I don't really know the measurements, but they're kind of like a large lumbar pillow. I love these. I absolutely love them. I totally need to go back and get some more, but at least I got 2. I am just obsessed with that color for fall, and they're actually really well made. Some of them that they had there were not, but for $14, I thought they were beautiful. They have a nice zip enclosure here, so I like that. A matching sort of canvas type fabric on the back. These are really thick and well made. Again, a lot of the ones, the pillow covers that you get, are not well made, but these are. And again, I wish I had gotten more. You guys have to buy stuff when you see it. I don't think they really get things in on a consistent basis and have things all the time. They might. I think they kind of rotate their products, but I'm not really sure. So if you want to get by there and see if they have any of these, I would highly suggest it. And you better beat me to it. Okay, so we're jumping back to the thrift store. I got these at a Goodwill, and they're these really cool smoky glass. It's almost like a green water damaged looking tie-dye glass here. I don't know, on top of wood. And then they have this little brass candle holder. I just think they're so cool. And it was this pair for $6.95. You knew they were coming home with me. I don't know where I'm going to use them, but I just love them. I will definitely find a place. And they're not like overbearing in size. They're kind of simple but vintage looking, and I love adding those elements into my home decor. So I picked these up. So this next item I picked up a while back. I don't know why I never showed it to you, but it is this vanity mirror, and it's so pretty. I got this at an antique type consignment store. It's not old, it's sort of made to look old, but it is perfect to sit on a tabletop or maybe even on this desk for a guest, or really just anywhere in a display. But I love it. The mirror moves around, and it just has a really pretty color and detail on it. So I'm probably gonna end up touching up the paint a little bit, but it has like red and gold on it. It's not terrible. Anyway, I thought this was so pretty. I think I paid a little bit more for this. I'm kind of thinking it was somewhere around $40. I don't see these very often, and so sometimes you gotta buy it when you see it, like I said. So I just went ahead and picked this up. Okay, this next item I got is just a vintage utensil. I got it at a little antique store. I forget what these are called, but it's just like a little strainer ladle. Do you know what these are called? I haven't even looked it up. I may end up repurposing this or just using it for display, but I thought it was really cute. Like I said, I just love the patina on things like this, the age that it shows. And so I went ahead and picked this up. So the next thing I found at that same little antique store was this birdhouse. I used to have ones just like this. They were much smaller, given to me by a dear friend. I hope I still have them. I got rid of so much stuff before we moved, so I'm not sure if they're stored with my Christmas items or not, but I went ahead and got this. It was only $4.50, and you can hardly make them for that much and spend all of your time. It has a cute little finial. So I went ahead and picked this up. I may or may not give it a makeover. I may leave it as is. I really don't do a lot of bright white anymore, so I may give it a little bit of a makeover. So I got this. So I don't know what it is about these. I always pick them up. I'm definitely going to use them throughout the house somewhere. I just think that they're really pretty. You can also use them as bookends if you want to. I already picked up a pair very similar to these that were solid white, and someone had kind of already started to paint these. This pair actually has several chips or chunks out of it, which is totally fine because I'll do some sort of distressed finish on them anyway. But I think they had $5 a piece on these, and I think she gave them to me for $4 each. So I got a pair of these. Okay, we're down to the last two items, and the reason I picked these two items up at Ross is because of the jute rug that I got at Lowe's that's in this guest room. I really love the rug. It adds so much warmth, and I'm going to try to add a lot of texture, rattans, wicker, all that kind of like textural, natural element type things throughout the house, mixed in with my sort of French country vibe. So I really like the combination of a lot of different styles. So anyway, when I was in Ross, I happened to see these. I got two sizes. So it's these planter baskets, and this one is fairly large. They do have a plastic liner. Here's the smaller one. Okay, so here's the smaller one, and again, it has the plastic liner, and the smaller one was $11.99. I didn't think that was too bad. And then this is the larger one, and the larger one was $16.99. And so I thought these were really pretty, and I could use them, if not in this room, because I already have a lot of textural elements going on in this room. I will definitely incorporate them throughout the rest of the house somewhere. But again, Ross is one of those places you kind of have to buy things when you see them. They're always rotating their inventory. I don't know if they would have them at your Ross, but they did have several different kinds like this, different darknesses. They had like some blacks, some medium browns. They had sort of this lighter sort of woven look, different sizes and styles. So if you are interested in anything like that, now's the time to get to Ross. Check out their garden section. They had a lot of really pretty stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a lot of the things that I found for this room and for the rest of my house. Now the next video, it's not going to be the decorate with me just yet. I have several DIYs that I wanted to share with you. That's going to be a fun video. Some of the projects are specifically for this room, and then some of them will be for other areas in the house. So if you're interested in seeing that video, make sure that you are subscribed if you haven't already, and make sure you turn on the notification bell and select the option all so you won't miss any future uploads. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. I wish everyone the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.